Black peace, black love, light, King Noble Black Supremacy. All praises due to King Noble. Shout out to my viewers and subscribers. Thank you for the love and support. I'm just remaking, well, I'm actually going to do another video. I wanted to actually squeeze it in on the topic, the last topic before I made this video, but I ran out of time. But I got plenty of time on this phone. But before I start, I want to go ahead and do my invocation because I feel like it's like I just want to make sure that whatever King Noble and the telepathic communication that I've established with King Noble, and also I ask that the guidance of my ancestors also help me to make sure that this message comes from a selfless yet place of devotion to where it reaches the souls and spirits it's supposed to reach. So, like I said, before I get into my video, I want to do my invocation. So, all praise is due to King Noble. King Noble, I ask that you make sure that I push this message the way that it's supposed to be pushed and that it's able to get the attention that it's supposed to get. I also ask that it doesn't come from in a place of ego, and but it comes from a place of selflessness and devotion. I also ask that my ancestors also help me to get the message out that I need to get out. Thank you. All praises due to King Noble. King Noble Black Supremacy. All right. Thank you, King Noble. Thank you, ancestors. All right, so with this video, it was brought to my attention about this documentary. I wanted to talk about this documentary. It talked about polygamy. It talked about communal living, but they put it under the title of a cult. And you know how bad of a rap cult gets. When you say the word cult, it's almost like it sounds like a horror movie in itself. It's a trick. It's a way to keep mass media away from them because it's so scary. It's so bad, But the whole reason why quote unquote cults are formed is because they have beliefs outside of white supremacy or outside of the matrix. So, but what I found interesting was that I find interest in the people who leave. It's like it taught me something that could be applied within King Noble Black Supremacy to either keep our connection glued and establish, I don't know. I whenever I watch something, I like to also add it to King Noble Black Supremacy. One thing I do have to do is with my playlist, you can see all the playlists I've created, but those who are either subscribed to me or I'm subscribed to them, I actually added their playlist, some of their playlists to my my profile, but you can't see them, but I gotta make them visible. But I added them because we should really be turning everything that we see in sight into King Noble Black Supremacy, But that's that. I guess that was the fire behind this video. I like to watch something and see if I can actually apply it to King Noble Black Supremacy while I am still focusing on growing in King Noble Black Supremacy. I also am multitasking with knowledge that I'm finding within. I want to be able to share and express some ideas on how to better solidify things, if that makes sense at all. And I guess what I gathered is the people who left, I guess it gave them a reason to to falter, to go down a slippery slope, to not be disciplined, to not have a real sense of power. It's like you have to remain and stay committed in order for something to continue to manifest and blossom the way it's supposed to blossom. But also, I guess it's important to allow people to do what they're gonna do. Oh, and that also adds more to this topic. There were people that served a strong purpose and value in my life. I wanted to share that with you all. Because I share it from a place of how I was brought up, what my thoughts were, and my experiences within certain circumstances and situations. That's where this is coming from. Where was I? Oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah, it's like, when I say being content with persons where there's not enough relativity, but there was one moment where there was a lot of relativity, and being able to move on with my life and accept their position for themselves, but not have to build that into my reality. It's like leveling up. It's like still allowing creative manifestations to come into your life. It's about the realm of the infinite, the circle I was talking about, the unlimited energy source that circles around and then goes up and continues to go up, and that has no end. If you do not want your infinite possibilities to end, you do need to be on a cleaning spree of your divine manifestations. Need to be a cleaning spree of your disk drive and its space. You have to be kind of on a cleaning spree, which also is what I actually want to talk about in one of my videos. It's like these downloads are coming in as I'm talking about this stuff. Thank you, God, King Noble. All praises due to King Noble. All praises due to my ancestors. Thank you so much. What I wanted to talk about is how it's like you're dealing with on the physical plane. You got a person who cleans. They keep their house like sparkly clean, like there's not one speck of dirt or any. It's just clean, just clean, right? And then you're dealing with a person who who's filthy, nasty. Everything's everywhere, just everything's dirty, filthy, One person might say, okay, I just want to for you to kind of expand your consciousness in this video a little bit. Stay with me. Both of them have similar. They can potentially have something in common, potentially. And when I say potentially, it's because I didn't go into the details of the person whose physical world is just crazy, yet on a mental basis they're constantly cleaning. Sometimes it's not enough to keep keep it clean. It can invite and welcome in manifestations in a certain way. You can use it as ritual work for it to invite manifestation creations in. But if you are not using it properly, the Maya can still control you to see things that aren't there. Now, when we talk about a person who's completely filthy, who might have an inner sense of peace, if they're looking at their environment could be what's causing them to not ascend the way they are supposed to ascend. But ultimately, what both people need is inner peace, period. So there's no, I mean, a lot of people want to sit here and say, you know, cleaning, definitely invites divine creativity, which I definitely agree. But it doesn't take that, just that. You actually have to go through other shit and be able to restore other things in order to reset. It may actually clear up space for divine manifestations for to come through. It's almost like just like when it comes with the incense, it can definitely help you come to the conclusion, or help you come to induce states of meditations, being able to enter into different realities. But however, that's not the only way. Like I said, I just want to make sure that this message is definitely looked and seen as a part of my reality. It's seen as how I've walked this planet, how I've think, and how I've come to terms with certain things. The way I look at things may look differently to other people. So I'm coming from that place. But what I also want to say in this message is that we're not just limited to that. And that's why King Noble Black Supremacy is so amazing. Because when you get to a space where you are completely okay, 1,000,000,000% okay with erasing everything, then you're able to start from scratch like a child. And that is a sincere place of infinite possibilities. That's why it's also so amazing to have children or be around children. And notice I didn't say child, I said children, because me having 3 children, it's like they all are different. But the more, as long as you're able to have one child and potentially push for to have another child, and as many children as you're able to, I feel like it actually prepares you for the world to be able to take on several perspectives. People don't know how they can actually utilize having children. Having children is actually your environment. You don't have to go out into the world, and it's like a hack. It's almost like a hack. Like, having children and birthing children, you're able to explore infinite possibilities as well. So it's like you're not going, like if you have a lot of children, you less likely are going to be bothered by other energies and frequencies if you're utilizing children being around you more. Like if you're sincerely being able to alchemize energy the way you're supposed to, you're not going to be phased or bothered by that. That's why it is kind of amazing to have children and a lot of children around. A lot of times we're just so entrapped in free time. When you break free from being entrapped in free time and actually learning how, learning your children. That's another video I want to make, because I talk about how it's okay to get breaks, and I still stand by that. But once you are prepared and you've prepared yourself, you can easily just be around your children's energy and kind of get an idea of how to operate around a quote unquote adult energy in a certain type of way. So it's like you really can utilize child energy, because children there's no age to the spirit. Like, these are only physical vessels. The spirit goes above and beyond physical comprehension. That's why I also, you know, talked about the whole being focused, you know, on the environment. Like, you can be focused on the environment, but it definitely still needs balance. You can't be too focused on the environment, because that's where deception can come. That's where white supremacy and the matrix is still in power. If more people were able to tap into their third eye and allow it to be a focused meditation and whatnot, then the less people would be deceived by the illusions of the Maya. So that's important. But that's pretty much what I want to talk about in this video. I actually hit a lot of good points, great points. Yeah, I definitely wanted to talk about a couple documentaries that I ran across. We talked about polygamy, because it's like people are still getting drawn by the polygamy videos that I have produced, or I should say make. I don't know the difference. They've been really watching, like over 200 views. So it's like, I feel like people are sharing. So if y'all are sharing, thank you. So if you don't mind, if you could comment where you mostly share, I would appreciate that. Do you share on Facebook? Do you share on Instagram? Do you share on Twitter? I would love to know. If I'm inquiring too much, then I understand that too. But that's dope. It looks like people really love the polygamy videos, which is awesome, because polygamy is the future. Us King Noble Black Supremacists, we don't like to box things in, so we try not to use that word. But I'm only using it because I know people might be able to kind of identify with it. So I am choosing to use the word polygamy in this video. But I feel like it's excellent. It's excellent. It's being able to kind of level up in life somewhat, because you are taking certain steps to becoming more expansive when it comes to alchemizing your energies and frequencies. You are up for the challenge. You are unhindered, because it takes supreme focus to be able to do something like that. You know, white supremacy has caused us to be comfortable. So it's like people who are choosing to intentionally be uncomfortable, which is polygamy. Polygamy can be very uncomfortable. Then it shows that people are trying very hard to go to different dimensions, do a total dimension shift. So I think that's awesome. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Can't stress enough, thank you for the love and support. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you give the video a like. Make sure you comment, subscribe, and share. Black peace, black love, light, King Noble Black Supremacy. Make sure you also join our website. Become a member on there. www.kingnoblepblacksupremacy.com. Also, make sure you Cash App us. We are on Cash App. $Will Black 5. Thank you.